was dipped in pixie dust the moment I was born. And even though my parents infiltrated my soul with a belief in equality, and even though I'm ethnically baptized in Judaism, I bear an altered version of Midas. Everything I touch is white. And I can wear Birkenstocks and jump left foot in every game of political hopscotch. I can plaster my backpack with buttons and patches to color my skin. I can teach for America with my intellectual feminist kin. But I'm slowly becoming the problem with racism. I once rode the subway past my 40th and Market stop in West Philly just to see. And I felt like I was riding the monorail in Disneyland, penetrating society with the ideals I claim to speak against. I've spent too many years in suppression, pretending I had nothing to do with oppression, but no matter how many racial profiling incidents I protest, I'm still a product of dominating manipulation and superiority inflation, so I'm unlocking the door to the enemy from within, to let the aversive racist layer match the color embroidered on my skin. See, this is what they teach you in activist school. Perform corrective and cosmetic surgery on any racism by covering it up with white liberal euphemisms. Don't notice that she's Latina. Don't notice that there are so many East Asians studying in the library on Friday, and don't notice that the car passing me at 2 a.m. is filled with black men, and don't notice that every other poem I hear from a white liberal female is about how she tutors some poor black child and never expected that he'd teach her anything worthwhile, and don't notice that we too own the oppression that we claim to be above. And I keep thinking about race as I write this poem. I keep thinking about race everywhere I go as some incarcerated racism that tries to penetrate my soul vacillates to my exterior to taint my tone. And I want to use metaphors like shackles and chains. I want to use metaphors like blood-stained shame, but those aren't metaphors that I'm allowed to own. So I'm trying to remember what I learned from where I came. I'm trying to surrender to my own linguistic reign, but I keep thinking about race. I keep thinking about race. I keep placing myself like MLK as a pedestal of egalitarianism, when instead I keep becoming the Caesar of imperialism. I'd be lying if I said the internal antagonism isn't painful, and I'd be lying if I said that white guilt and privilege isn't a complicated handful, but I'd be lying if I said I was perfectly honorable. I'm going to have to let the whiteness surface to permeate my skin, to just accept the racism that's hidden deep within. Thank you.